guys ever sit around thinking about all those office supplies that you steal from work, just thinking like, why do I even do that? Like, I don't even have a purpose for it at all. Like, yeah, me either. Hey guys, welcome back to Kwmjam Adventures. So yeah, today we've got a giant rubber band ball. So why? We don't ask those types of questions here. So yeah, we got a ton of rubber bands just wrapped around each other until we make this ball. It's bigger than a softball. Kind of hard to give perspective of exactly how big it is, but it's a decent size, maybe 6 inches across. But yeah, so we're gonna shoot that today. So as always, we are going to do the flintlock. So we're going to see what happens when the flintlock hits this. We have a couple of hypotheses. First one was we're going to hit it and the rubber bands are just going to kind of all let go and it's going to kind of explode. Hypothesis number 2 is that it's going to shoot, it's going to break a couple of the rubber bands that it hits, but then it's just going to kind of close in on itself and just close up that hole. So once that hypothesis was given to me, I kind of thought, okay, maybe that might make sense. But, you know, for science, we're going to figure it out. So let's get set up and give that a try. You have kind of an elaborate setup for it, for where we're going to set it up downrange. There we go. All right, so we got an 80 grain charge set up in the flintlock. So we're about, I don't know, 15, 20 feet away, give or take. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go see. I don't think a lot happened. All right, well, we definitely hit it. So blew it back about, I don't know, 5 or so feet. Okay, so we kind of hit it on the side. I don't know. I think that's the entry hole. I think that's the exit. So it definitely blew out a lot more rubber going out that way. So yeah, not a lot of destruction. But I think I have an idea of how we can maybe destroy this a little better. Let me show you. Alright guys, so the flintlock didn't do too much. It turns out the hypothesis of it kind of closing in on itself happened. However, I want to destroy it a bit better. So, the logical conclusion then is 12 gauge shotgun. So this is a Cooey model 840. It's a 12 gauge. So it's a single shot break action with an ejector. Pretty cool gun. Here, let me give you a kind of a closer look. Nice old gun. They definitely don't make them like they used to. I even like take a look at that patterning on the grip. Like that's just so cool with the duck or goose or whatever it is. I think it's a duck. But yeah, pretty cool gun. Yeah, so we're gonna start off with some bird shot and see what happens, and if I'm not happy with the destruction, then we'll move up from there. Alright guys, I also wanted to mention a special thanks to onlineoutfitters.ca. There's a company I've been partnering with. They're the ones that actually supplied all the rubber bands today, so make sure to go to their website, onlineoutfitters.ca, to buy all of your rubber bands. What? They don't sell rubber bands? So onlineoutfitters.ca is actually an outdoor store, so to get any of your fishing, hunting, camping needs, you know, fish finders, backpacks, custom hunting blinds, all that kind of cool stuff, make sure to go and check out onlineoutfitters.ca. All right, so like I said, Cooey model 840 and 12 gauge. So we're gonna be shooting 12 gauge bird shot 7.5, which is, in this case, it's the Federal Top Gun. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, whoa, where are you going? Okay, well, it definitely went further. All right, so definitely rolled a lot further. So it started here, and then it rolled all the way along here, and you can kind of see, I think you can see some of the rubber bands right here as they were starting to let go, and more of them right along here, along this tree. Kind of rolled up this hill a little bit, and it rolled down right to here, where all of a sudden then it kind of blew up like confetti. This is, okay, let's see if I can, what happened here. Okay, so, oh, it's letting go in my hand. All right, so this is what's left of the ball together, and I can feel rubber bands snapping in my hand. You can actually see some of the bird shot still in the rubber bands, so it just snapped a bunch of them, and a lot of them are still letting go. I'm gonna, and then there's this piece too, which, okay, simmer down. Feels like I'm holding a bomb when I'm holding that. All right, and then this, whoa, okay, I'm gonna try and pick this up. This is just the outer shell. It's like a bunch of shrapnel of, oh, and even some lead in there. Some of the bands are holding some of the pieces together. It's kind of funny. But yeah, this is still kind of letting things go. But the big thing is, this is still mostly together. We need to go more. Let's go. All right, so we still got a little bit of rubber band ball left. It's a lot smaller than it was, but the last shot was a pretty much direct hit, and obviously let a lot of the rubber bands go. So we're gonna do one more shot, but this time we're gonna do 12 gauge double-aught buck with Winchester Super X double-aught buck 9 pellet. Ow. It rolled to the exact same tree. Like, okay, that's funny. Let's go see what happened. All right, so basically, almost did the exact same thing as last time. Let me get the GoPros turned off. So yeah, we hit it, and it followed this exact same path. So it rolled up this little hill and right back behind this little tree. So, doesn't look like to be quite as much destruction this time, to be honest. It's a lot more the colorful bands, because we just had the regular brown ones that I stole from the office. I mean, that I bought from the store. I don't know, it's like kind of like deformed on the back, so I think, well, because this was on the bottom, I think I might have just hit the top. Man, this thing's still together. Well, you know what? Birdshot did the most damage, I guess. Let's just shoot it with some more birdshot. I want this to be a pile of rubber bands. I don't want it to be in a ball anymore. I don't know why, but I have a vendetta against this ball. Let's go finish it off. All right, so we're just gonna use the number 7.5 shot in the 12 gauge because that seemed to do the most damage. I thought the double-aught buck would have done more, but I was wrong. So let's see if we can finish this thing off. All right, so we hit it with that one more shot. And once again, we started rolling that same path. Here's a clump that rolled off of it. So it kind of rolled off, and then the few bands that are here that kind of holding it together. I guess, yeah, this rolled off and then made its own little second ball. Then it continued on over here. You can see a lot more rubber bands. That's the clump from the first time. And then, oh yeah, right in here. Oh, look at that. That one shot just completely destroyed it. Like, it only needed that one more shot. Not two shots, only one shot. Oh. So yeah, all we're left with was these little chunks. The chunks that are breaking off are getting held together by rubber bands. But yeah, they're still kind of coming apart. But that's pretty well destroyed, so. All right, guys. Well, there you go. It just took one extra shot of birdshot, only one, to finish off this rubber band ball. So awesome. It's just, they're just falling off. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for coming along, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. like, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure.